Yes sir, man. You know, let's make it happen, man.
Yeah, man. BadWayz, how you doing? How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm doing all right, brother. How you doing, man?
Man, doing a lot, man. Shoot, first, we're going to start off with, I've been seeing you put out a lot of snippets lately, you know what I'm saying? Been going crazy and stuff, you know?
Yes,
Tell us
sir.
a little bit about your last project.
Man, so my last project would be I'm a Miss Memory Lane, man. I dropped that September 20th, 2024. It'll be probably like 9 days after I caught that little case and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was really just dedicated. Something just told me like, man, drop that motherfucker. So
Yeah.
I finalized it and dropped it.
I ain't gonna lie, it's a new sound too. It's a new sound for you too.
Well, so I'm trying to clean it up a little bit, you feel me? I'm trying to let the world know that we got a whole lot of versatility over here.
Yeah.
You know, so if I don't let them know that if I don't let them hear it, they'll never know.
Right.
So I was just trying to let them hear something that they ain't never heard before.
That's
coming from me, you feel me?
Man, so tell me, man, what artists inspire you? You know what I'm saying? Like, if any. Because some bosses get inspired from self-motivation.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a big Boosie fan. Like, I've been a big Boosie fan. Like, I grew up listening to Boosie and shit, but then I grew older and shit and started listening to Blow.
Yeah.
And so I just like an artist that got a whole lot of authenticity about themselves, you feel me?
Yeah.
If they ain't got no authentic sound, I can't listen to them.
And you can usually tell through the music, through the vibe, if they authenticity, how can I say, if they real or not, you know what I'm saying?
Right, for sure.
So it's like, I feel exactly what you're saying right there. But, so tell us, how long you been doing music?
Man, I grew up doing music. Like, I used to just rap over other people's shit, you feel me?
Yeah.
So that's before I even heard the instrumental. So then when I started rapping, though, it was probably like putting it out on, like, recording this shit.
Yeah.
Probably like in, I'd say 2009, 2008. But then I had a little incident and shit with the people I was, recording it with, and I just had like lost hope. So I had quit recording.
Yeah.
And then I started doing it myself. I really told myself like I would never rap with nobody. I would never go in under nobody else's label. And so I started my own shit. And once I started that, that was probably like in 2012. 2013, and then I just been pushing ever since. I ain't stopped.
What's the name of your label?
Just Us Money.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Just some shit, that stuck with me, that actually it's a family thing.
Yeah.
And I just took it and made it a brand. You feel me? Like, I feel like the world gonna need to know this. You feel me?
Respect that.
Yeah,
Man, so tell us, with you building a brand and out here being a father and trying to take care of business, you know what I'm saying? How do you juggle all that while keeping your mental health safe? Like sound and health?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, like, for a minute, it'll take you under. So, you may have your moments, but, man, I like to work out. Like, that's my thing. I found that just from being away. I learned working out and being up under some weights take a lot of your stress and anger, whatever you got built up, it'll take that shit right up out of you and relieve you to where you can go on about the next thing and have a free mind. You know what I'm saying?
That's smart. That's positive.
So I like that. And then listening to music, that's just my thing. Music is, I got the music symbol on my face. That shit is like, music is a safe place for me.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. I can go anywhere and listen to music and jump in my mode. You know what I'm saying?
Me. My wife, she always says, I play music everywhere, and it's like I got a soundtrack to my lifestyle.
Yeah, you can find a song that whatever you trying to say, you got a song that mean that. Yeah, that's how. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's how I am. I can respect that.
Man, okay. So I see you was going through a little legal trouble, man, with the baby moms and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Let's just go ahead and give you a chance to say your piece, without any interruptions, any distractions. It's your chance, brother.
I mean, shit, I'm still out here. I mean, so that says a lot within itself.
Yeah. But you said you was also working on a track while you were going through that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was working on a whole album. That whole I'm a Miss Memory Lane album. I finished that while like a week after I got out. Like I finished that and wrapped it up. You know what I'm saying? But it was a project I had been working on. But I just had really just seen a lot going through that situation to where now I'm working on a new project since I have been going on that. So I've been working on 2 projects since the whole start of that.
Yeah, okay. You gotta keep your mind busy and preoccupied too.
Yes, sir.
So I'm not gonna lie, I kinda got to the story a little bit late, but I seen, a whole bunch of BS slander going on online and stuff like that. But then it's like once that BadWayz account got back active, shit kind of switched up. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, straight up.
What you think about that?
I mean, I think shit, I think everybody gonna run with the news. That's how a lot of people do. They take a narrative and they run with it before they get the facts. Mm-hmm. And that's Wichita for you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When we gonna start being like, hey man, let's get to the bottom of it first before we speak on anything.
Facts.
And so, I mean, that's what's gonna hurt a lot of people because, some people ain't gonna tolerate that. Some people ain't gonna be like, hey man, you just gonna sit up and be like saying all that goofy ass, but it is what it is.
People don't understand though, like a lot of the time I don't put my input on stuff is for one, because I'm not getting paid for it.
Straight up.
And for 2, is because when you put your input on stuff like that, you never know who's looking at your social media account. You never know who's looking at
watching
your comments. So you might be blocking a blessing from somebody that doesn't rock with the way that you talking online or the way that you portray your image.
Straight up.
So that's why I always be cautious, and I'm very careful about who I interact with, who I involve my business with, my brand with, because this isn't just like a for fun thing. Like we're trying to build something big from the ground up here. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
So I know exactly what you mean, brother.
Well, you ain't trying to let your brand fall on the sake of somebody else's choices and decisions. Mm-hmm. And somebody else may not, just like you lend somebody your car, they might not care. They might not drive that motherfucker like you. They don't care about it because it ain't theirs. No, you dig what I'm saying? So it's just certain shit you just don't do.
So with the situation going on with your baby mama, how much time altogether did you end up actually spending in jail?
Shit, 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I bonded out. I mean, I'm not gonna sit in there. But at the you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm a bond out. But the whole thing is though, like, it was a lot of people that wanted me to stay in there. Yeah. And I ain't gonna lie to you, like, from friends to a whole lot of people, like, I heard everything. So it was like, more so, it was more people praying on the downfall of believing all the bullshit than even being like, hey man, that wouldn't even be in a nigga character, man. Let me even check on him to make sure he's straight. So the whole time of me going through it, when I was sitting in the county, I'm telling myself like, shit, it really is what it is. If this is the case and this is how they gonna go about it, and this is how motherfuckers is gonna put a nigga image out there, then we just gonna be man up and stand up, and we just gonna, battle this shit the best way we know how. Yeah. And then, I end up making my way up out that motherfucker, so I make my way up out that joint, and I knew, from the blacktop, we gonna battle it hard. Mm-hmm. So, shit, going through it all, it just showed me, like, shit, doing time in prison showed me who was really who, but fighting this case really showed me who was really who on the outside. Yeah. And that's what I think a lot of people need to see is who really be who on the outside. It don't take for you to go to prison or go to jail to see who really who. It takes for you to just go through something, in your life to where you be like, oh, okay, I see this shit for what it really is, and then I'm gonna just go on and lean back and do what's best for me. You dig what I'm saying? So, you can have cloudy vision sometimes. It happens.
I feel that. So, basically, you said the case is still ongoing?
The case that got resolved like shit, so they end up coming with a little plea for all misdemeanors. And so shit, I don't know why I wouldn't take that. They wasn't trying to let me beat it at trial. Like, it wasn't gonna be no way I beat it at trial. Like, they was gonna be sure to see a way that I did some type of time, or they was gonna open up another case.
Kind of like a catch-22.
Yeah, so, and then it was like, shit, if I see it out and, you battling something bigger than you. So sometimes, man, this is David and Goliath fight, and I beat it the best way I know how. Yeah. I pulled out a slingshot and took my way out. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm glad for that, brother.
Yeah.
It's a blessing, because I'm not gonna lie, so many stories nowadays, in social media where the brother don't get justice. He don't even get a chance to fight. It's just lock him up, throw away the key, and let him be. You feel what I'm saying?
Straight up.
So, but hey, like, what's going on? Anything like next projects coming on? You got any videos? You know what I'm saying? Like, tell us about what's going on in BadWayz mind. Man.
So man, we got a lot we working on. Like shit, me and my little brother Lil Ways, we pushing we trying to get a brand started. We really trying to push some merch. Which we got a brand started, but we trying to, collab our brands together and push. Yes, sir. Shout out my brother Lil Ways. We gonna put some merch together to where the design is gonna be, you can't deny it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like crack. It's gonna sell itself. But we just been working on that. I got an album that popular that popping cause I'm popular. It's in the works. Probably be like 7, 8 tracks. I'm starting to shorten up my track list just because, like, man, I got an old method, and I think that old method really just is, my way of doing things. Yeah. So we're gonna step into the new generation and see what we can make happen, because this short content is what's really selling.
It really is.
They want 3 seconds and then they out of there. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
I'm trying to, but that's the new project popping because I'm popular. Man, I done bought my own studio, then bought my own camera, so I invested in myself that way. Like, I'm really trying to push the issue, but.
And that's how you know you're serious about your craft.
Yes, sir. Because if don't nobody see how bad you serious, they ain't gonna take you serious. Mm-hmm. And I wanna push the issue so detrimental to where, if you don't fuck with it, you'll die. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So let me ask you something. What is your take on outgrowing, associates and friends and family that just don't refuse to grow with you?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, like shit, that's a part of life. If you don't understand that aspect, you don't understand the aspect of being a young man and then growing into a grown man.
Yeah. It's
the process. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that was around when you was a young man might not be around when you're a grown man.
That's facts.
And because the thought process changes, the habits change, the things you like to do, things you don't like to do, all that changes. So if you choose to, hold on to the shit that don't benefit the cause later on in life, I don't expect to go anywhere in life. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing is, a lot of people like holding on to the shit and taking the people that, they think that deserve to see the shit that they obtain, but them people only want to be around to see what they can get from the motherfucking shit you obtain. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, this shit, it's a life lesson within all this shit, but it depends on how you look at it and how you take it. And I mean, I got kids, so everything is a lesson.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying?
right there.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So tell us, man, hey, when it's all said and done, what do you want people to know you by? Like, you know, like, what do you want the message from your music to be spread amongst the people and just come over and be perceived by?
Man, I'm gonna be honest, man. This shit, if I was to go today, and you know, shit, I just want them to know, like, shit, no matter what trial, tribulation I went through, I kept my foot on the gas. So that's what I expect anybody else to do.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And whatever you believe in, you push for that. Because that's what matters. You know what I'm saying? And your kids going to do the same thing. They might not push what you believe in, but they going to push for what they believe in. You dig what I'm saying? So I just believe in striving for more, striving for greatness. So if anybody even think of me or even mention my name, just, you know, mention greatness behind it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I look at it. Because, I mean, and that's with anybody. If I mention anybody's name, I want to mention greatness behind it.
That's what's up. Man, so you was telling me earlier, you know, like, without you not having a father in your life, what makes you strive to be the greatest father you can be?
Man, you know, just, you know, when you growing up and you had them times that you be like, man, you know, this person should have been there, that person should have been there, whatever the case may be. You know, and then you get the experience, you got the opportunity.
Yeah.
I mean, and you see how easy the choice is, and you be like, well, damn, the choice is just easy as showing up.
Being present.
Yeah, you know, and man, I'm gonna be honest, I just want if they got the same questions that I ever had, I want to be able to answer them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bottom line.
Yeah, that's really
Because, man, I got a whole lot of questions. But shit, I guess I answered them myself. So shit, we rocking and we rolling.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it is what it is. But I mean, and it's no knock to the people that do got moms and dads. Mm-hmm. It ain't no knock to that because that's a blessing within itself. But for the people that you know, that don't got a dad or don't got a mom, one or the other, you know, that shit be it weigh on you because you look for the other piece of you, and you be like, well, damn, shit, man, I may act a certain way, I may do certain things, and I got questions, and this person can't fulfill these answers. Yeah. And so I want them answers. I mean, I want them questions from my kids to always have answers to them.
That's facts. That's real shit.
You know what I'm saying? If they mama ain't got them, I got them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's just how this shit gonna go. It just is what it is.
I can relate to that too, you know, because I was raised by my grandma and grandpa, so I could never just go to the next room and be like, hey, Mom, hey, Pops. You know, I couldn't even call them on the phone because they was both locked up. So
straight up.
It's like, it's a blessing just seeing my little ones be able to just go up to the room or text me on the phone, Dad, come here. You know what I'm saying?
It's a blessing. I know it make you feel good.
It makes me feel like I'm doing something right.
For sure, for sure.
You know, it don't matter what type of level it's on. Like you said, people don't know and don't see where we came from. So all it is making sure that we're making that little boy inside of us proud.
For sure, for sure. That's what it's about, because as long as he's smiling, man, shit, you know you doing a wonderful job. You dig what I'm talking about? Because in reality, you know, that little boy growing up was like, well, shit, man, I know when I get some kids, man, I'm going to be better. I'm going to do better. I'm going to be great. You know what I'm saying? So long as you fulfill that motherfucking fantasy, and it ain't a fantasy no more, it's reality. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then you did what you were supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Then I know my kids love me. You know what I'm saying? I know if I pull up, it is what it is. So it's just like, I know I'm doing what I got to do. And shit, they pick up that phone, it is what it is. We're going to make it happen.
Man, you want to know one thing that I came to realize this year is, you know, I skateboard and stuff, so I'm trying to get my kids into skateboarding and the stuff that I'm in. But it also got me realizing that that's the same thing my grandpa was trying to do the whole time he was raising me. He was just trying to keep his memories from his childhood alive by exposing me to the stuff that he grew up in. So the whole time, I'm in my era right now sitting here telling myself, damn, I miss the old good old days. Damn, I miss the early 2000s. Woo. But at the same time, I had to realize I'm in the middle of my children making them good old days. So I can't be moping. You know what I'm saying?
You living the experience.
Facts.
For sure.
Experience. And I'm just saying it's a realization. Like, we all trying to keep some type of hold of our childhood, but at the same time, with us being parents, we have to find that balance. We're in the middle of creating their childhood.
You can't focus on yours when you raising something.
Mm-hmm.
When you got life to plan for. And so, and that was a big thing that, like, because I didn't have no kids until I was 25.
Yeah.
So I had a good enough amount of time to kind of be like, oh, I lived a little bit of life. I kind of know what's going on. I need to have my shit together, you know. But even at 25, when I had my first son, I was even like, oh, hell no, I ain't ready to do this.
Yeah.
I've been having my whole life kicking it. I'm cool. But it make you really, it either make you change or you stay the same and it don't work out too good. But, you know, my thing is I'm consciously thinking and consciously moving.
Yeah.
So, and if I got some extra people to think for, then I got to be extra conscious. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I got to be extra everything because, shit, they might have some shit they thinking about that I ain't thinking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I got to be on my toes. Mm-hmm. So, and that's one thing with kids is they gonna keep you on your toes. You try to get off your toes if you want to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then they gonna tighten you all up 3, 4 o'clock in the morning when they up running around when they supposed to be asleep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it just go to show you that you just ain't young no more and you need to shape up your household.
Got to.
You know, and that's where I'm at. There's certain stages in your life. Like I said earlier when we was rapping, it's a scientific method to everything. It's a process. Mm-hmm. Just like with children, there's a process. They start out as infants, toddlers, and then, you know, they grow up and they become little kids, and then it's a process. So you got to know at each stage what it requires.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What requirements is needed. Man, shit, I know my kids, what all requirements is needed. It's me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's all they need.
Yeah.
And long as I'm doing my job, shit, we gonna be good. But, you know, not having no dad kind of make you just, I guess, shit, show them something you ain't had. And I mean, because some people, they pick up on it, some people don't. Some people be like, man, I ain't fucking with them kids like how my dad didn't fuck with me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It be whatever. Yeah. But shit, it's just kids don't ask to be here. That's the difference.
You know, I ain't gonna lie, brother, I put it like this. Every day I wake up and open my eyes, I know I'm doing something right because I had to tell my kids one time, you know, my daughter walking around here like, oh, I'm bored, Dad, I'm bored.
Look at this, look where you living. Look how you living.
I said, hey, the only time I've ever lived in a house like this was when I was in foster care. You feel what I'm saying? You better go outside and touch some grass.
Straight
so
up.
It's just like, you know, I tried to make it to where my kids have everything I didn't have, but at the same time, they're still grounded. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try to...
They still humble within, they still living within their means and knowing that, you know, we still growing. This shit just look good right now. Mm-hmm. And y'all got everything y'all need. Mm-hmm. Think about when we used to have to go outside, we didn't have electronics. Yeah. We had to really figure it out outside and find something to do out there. Nigga knocking and you know what I'm saying? Shit.
You think of a
imaginary clubhouses and shit like that. Yeah, come on.
Stuck in the house.
Yeah, well, we used to, as soon as we got out of school, get out the house. Come back when the food done, you know, or the street lights is on. But yeah, so it's more so like, man, bro, these kids need us because what we went through molds them for greatness because they ain't never got to touch it. Mm-hmm. Never.
When it's all said and done is I'm trying to make sure, for one, my kids got something left behind. But while I'm here, it's all about helping the younger generation.
Man, bro, what you doing is a major outreach. Yeah. Not even just to the music scene. Mm-hmm. This is to people as a whole. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? If they open up their eyes, they can see what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? But everybody ain't got 2020.
Yeah.
And I'm not just talking in the literal sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about in the whole world and life aspect. Ain't nobody got 2020.
Yeah.
From the spiritual sense, third eye aspect, wherever you want to come from. But every aspect counts because it's there in place.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? That means there's levels to this shit. Where you at, it's a level to that shit.
Yeah.
Tell them we got to get there.
I'm telling
And
you.
we on the way.
I'm not gonna lie, it could happen overnight, but the shit don't happen overnight.
No, but look at if we pull back the resume of your whole channel, it didn't happen overnight. It slowly, gradually did what it was supposed to do.
Yeah.
Because the work constantly, consistently did what it was supposed to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, this shit you can't see. What I realized about this shit is people will wake up and be like, I want $1 million. They pray on it, yada, yada, whatever, and then expect that the $1 million is gonna come.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, work without faith is dead.
Talk to
Or
me.
faith without works is dead. Let me rephrase that.
Yeah, talk
But it just don't work. You can't have one without the other, man. So if we being real, how you gonna sit up and be like, I'm gonna be the best content creator
Yeah.
if you ain't dropping the best content?
Yeah.
Or if you ain't keeping that new shit dropping?
And I ain't gonna lie, I kind of want to see Wichita put out just, a little bit more content. You know what I'm saying? I may not follow everybody, or I may not, because, I lost my account back in January, so this is a brand new account.
Right.
Like I said, I may not see everybody, but it's just like, when you go to these other towns, I went to Compton, I went to San Diego, I went to Florida. When I go to these cities and shit, and I see how these motherfuckers is actually, you can go downtown, you'll see somebody with a camera. You know what I'm saying? You'll see somebody vlogging,
Straight up.
making content. Wichita is finally catching up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to see him put that content out there. It's time. We got too much talent in the city, so I'm like, forget it. That's where I come in at. I'm going to shed light on all this damn talent. You know what I'm saying?
You want to know what? This one thing about Wichita, bro. They slow. That's why when we go to the other states, niggas like us, we pick up on that shit so fast, we be like, what the fuck y'all got going on right here? This is my type of speed.
Yeah.
But we come back here and this shit be moving like like we babysitting something. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, we getting there though.
Well, they trying to pick it up, but it's like we the last to get everything. Why y'all gonna be the last to get the game?
Yeah.
We should be the first. We the last to get the merch, so we should be the first to get the game.
Middle of the map.
Come on, man. We the heart of this shit. See, they fell out. They fell out and realized that if we put the game down, everybody else will pick it up. But we too busy wanting to consume.
Yeah.
We really, man, bro. Everybody from here go out somewhere, go make some shit happen and risk they shit to come way back here. Why you doing all that? Them niggas ain't doing that because they can't make no money where they at because the shit is plentiful. So they prices be hella cheap. So that's why a nigga like me and you or somebody else to go drive away somewhere else and go get them plentiful prices. Come back down here and hit them motherfucking expensive prices.
I'm telling you. That's why I buy all my cars out of town.
Nigga, the cars out of town be cheap. You come here and they taxing your ass. So it's like, come on, bro. This shit is all a stage.
Yeah.
The 50 states is the state of consciousness. But we ain't gonna talk about that. They might not be ready for that.
Man, okay.
That's a whole.
Some niggas ain't on that level yet, brother.
Yeah,
You heard about that shit with Hitman?
Yeah.
Passed away, what was it, yesterday morning?
I think it was like 2 days. I had seen that shit like a couple of days before they had just started sharing it.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
But I just know I seen that. I'm like, damn. Like, that shit crazy, but condolences, his family though, man.
Straight up, yeah, definitely condolences to his family. I had seen somebody share a post, say some shit about him when he had them allegations.
Yeah, he did have the radio on lock for a cool little minute.
Yeah, straight up, he did. He had that motherfucker rocking. He definitely did.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, shoot, who you think is, just doing their thing, like working in the town, man? Like, as far as, I'm gonna give you 3 options,
3 options. Who working? Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be respectful, man. Everybody working.
Everybody be working.
Everybody working. I like what I see, but I just know niggas better be ready for when I drop.
Okay.
Cause I plan to really push an issue that I feel like everybody's scared to speak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's probably why my music be very different from a lot of people, because I'm gonna say what they don't want to say.
Yeah.
And I don't give a fuck. It is what it is.
Hell yeah.
But I like that everybody working. I think everybody doing what they need to do. But
what's some good artists you think would be great on a track together that hasn't done a feature yet?
Celebrity wise or just local?
No, just local.
Honestly, I don't know. I ain't got nobody I really want to hear on no track together. If they ain't talking about they want to hear me.
Hey, I heard that.
I'm gonna be real. That ain't even no bragging or no boasting shit, but
yeah, I felt that.
I know how it go.
Tell us, what the fuck happened to the scat? Cause I done heard a lot of stories, nigga, but I ain't hear the official story.
Man, shit, tell me what you hear.
Man, hey, I done heard a nigga was going 70 around the corner. I done heard the shit got repoed. I done heard so much shit. It's crazy, bro.
Oh, shit, nah, that shit ain't get repoed. Hell nah. That shit ain't get repoed, but nah, man, some shit was actually going on, man, and some shit, I guess some niggas mistake me for somebody else and shit, end up getting on me and shit lit that motherfucker up, and shit, I was, man, trying to, get up out of there, and that motherfucker, shit, I crashed that motherfucker, that's what happened.
Damn.
I'm gonna be 100, like, I'm a real nigga about the situation, but shit, anybody that know me know how I get down, so,
Facts.
that's what happened. I mean, shit, nigga made me crash my shit. I was going like 100 around the corner.
Technically wasn't a lot of shit.
Yeah, nah, but it's shit, I was trying to get away from them niggas and shit, man. This shit, that's how it happened. It is what it is, shit.
I know how that shit be, man. I turned the corner going like 40, 50 in the scat, and damn near hit a basket.
I mean, but I was going 100, and I had them twos on my shit with them low profiles. So shit, once I got to the little intersection, motherfucking street had like hella gravel and sand on it. Man, I tried to cut the wheel, and I just wasn't in my right state of mind. Like shit, so I wasn't, cause I know how to drive like good. So I wasn't even thinking to, power brake and wiggle up out that bitch, and keep hitting the gas. But shit, I hit the corner. When I hit the corner, I hit the brake. That motherfucker kind of skidded. Once that bitch skidded, it didn't turn all the way. And so that shit pissed me off. Once it didn't turn off the way, I let off the brake. When I let off the brake, it was already too close to the pole. And the shit, that motherfucker wouldn't straighten up. And when I tried to pat the gas, that motherfucker ran right into the pole. Bow! And the pole went right in the middle of the hood and shit. It was over with. So shit, got that motherfucker up out of there and shit, got it towed. And shit, ended up doing a little insurance on that motherfucker. But yeah, nah, that motherfucker ain't get repoed. Nah, hell nah.
That's crazy, brother.
Yeah, hell yeah, man, that was crazy. But shit,
people just be talking
I felt like niggas was hating and shit, you know, like niggas really just, I wasn't even out 2 years at that time. I wasn't even out 2 years. No, I mean, I wasn't even out 3 years. I was out 2 years and had that car. Yeah. And, you know, I felt like niggas was just hating, you know, niggas was probably just mad. You know, I came home doing my thing, dancing on these niggas, man, you know. And then, you know, we had just did that motherfucking video showing out in the scats and shit, so I felt like they was hot. Yeah. You know, like, shit, this nigga doing too much. Let's calm him down.
Part 2, man.
Oh man, I'm coming to Hellcat next time. Like that's what I'm on. That's what I'm working on right now. So if y'all see me in anything, that's gonna be that Hellcat Durango, you know, or that Hellcat Charger, cause I'm coming back Charger. I ain't fucking around. Yeah, man, I ain't playing, bro. Like, man, my thing is cars. So right now I'm working on a little money and shit, but I'm trying to put some shit together, man. I want to start a car club, man. You know, that's and shit. Yeah, man, do something different, man. We ain't really got too much shit going on here no more, so I want to give them something before I go on and shake and bake, man.
I feel that.
Cause you know we got other things going in other places. Why not me go somewhere and be alive, and instead of me sitting here and being dead? You know what I'm saying, with the rest of the people. You know, we not doing nothing. We wasting our money just sitting around here not doing nothing, putting nothing together. You know, I'm trying to build something. I'm not trying to sit around here and play games.
That's how I be feeling too.
Yes, sir.
You know, once you done had a taste of that better life, you know, you don't want to go backwards.
It changed your perspective. Like I was telling you earlier, perception is the new reality. So if everybody look at shit a certain way, you know, then that's the reality. But if we all out here battling, like I told you, it's too many chiefs, not enough Indians. Don't nobody want to figure out what the plan is and let's all work towards it. So I'm gonna go somewhere where they making it happen. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta work the system. And I know how to do that. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man. You know, sometimes it take that. It take for you to fuck up, figure it out, and then be like, you know, I can learn from my mistakes and let's keep rocking. Yeah. You know?
You seem like you got your head on your shoulders, you're on the right path, you know, you're building your brand and, you know, you're doing your father thing, doing everything you got to do. Hey, I respect it, brother.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, brother.
Like you said, a lot of people don't see the stuff that goes on behind the scene, but that's why I started this, so we can show people that, hey, it's more than going on than just rapping. It's more than going on than just shooting music videos, you know what I'm saying? Like, people actually really out here building stuff brick by brick.
For sure.
You know, no handouts.
Yeah. So, on some real motherfucking, what that nigga Frank say? He out here building this shit brick by brick. You know what I'm saying?
Everything.
You know, he ain't fucking around. Cause this the thing is, man, when you build that shit yourself, you appreciate it, but you understand the process, like I was saying earlier, is you know what it take to make this motherfucking ashtray. You know every piece of material, the dimensions, and all of that. You dig what I'm saying? To get the final product. That's the part of this shit that we gotta understand. Yeah. It's a process that Wichita is missing. But then y'all go everywhere else and fuck with their process. Yeah. Well, if don't nobody wanna get with the program, I'm gonna go somewhere else too. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Or I'm gonna make the program.
Yeah, or exactly, because that's where it then came down to. Yeah. And we got all the tools to do it. So it's like, fuck it, we just gonna make the program. Yeah. And that's what we doing right now. Fact. And so when they see the final product, they gonna be like, oh, okay, that's what they've been doing. And then don't respect it later on, just accept it. Yeah. You ain't gotta respect it, cause I don't even care.
That's hard.
You gotta accept it though, cause we here. You dig what I'm saying? And we ain't going nowhere, man. That's just what it is.
Shit to the last heartbeat, you feel me?
And that's just what they gotta see. And hopefully we be motivation to the next. Yeah. And they see that shit, no matter what you wanna do, shit, put forth that effort, man, you might make it happen. You know, anything is possible. Like they told you in school, man, you put your mind to anything, it's possible. Shit, look what we doing now. The impossible. Hey, so they say.
Still going.
Exactly.
It's our time, brother.
And I don't see it no other way, bro. And I feel like, you know, determination and dedication is a show who's really around for the cause.
Yeah.
And like I said, causation, like we was talking about, causation is everything. Cause and effect. The cause of us working hard is the effect of us being successful. So it's just what we're gonna have to do.
I feel that.
I'm down for the cause, baby.
Man, you got anybody you want to shout out, you know what I'm saying? Anything you want to say before we get up out of here?
Man, shout out my brother Lil Ways, man. Shout out my nigga Mario Pezo. You know, I got a lot of people that be working with me in this music shit. You know, and shout out everybody that stood behind me in that case. My mama, you know, my sister, my brothers, you know, and shit. Shout out to all my kids, man. We rocking and we rolling, man. We finna be rich. That's what time it is.